Hello, YouTube. Happy Sunday, everybody. Elements. Hello, welcome to the stream. What's up with you? Ella's here. Hey, kid. Iconic is here. What is up, my friend? Bean's here. Benjamin. Hello. Can you guys tell me? I've been messing around with this in OBS. Do we like this setup? Or should I go like full screen when I'm playing this? I might mess around with this one. Yeah, it's not that hard to put together there, Bean. Sorry if I doxed you there, bro. But yeah, when you are active on Instagram, like, I'm pretty sure that's your real name. And, you know, Bean isn't that far of a stretch from Ben. Like I said, it wasn't that hard to put together. Bagumpo bro, hello. RPG, hello. You like this one, RPG? Element says full screen. We'll do both. This is what I normally do, but I started using full screen playing Terraria, and I kind of liked it, so I don't have a bunch of clutter, because I don't use like widgets and stuff. I'm using like babies first OBS, so we'll do both. Alright, we're gonna play some Stardew Valley. Everybody tell me what's up. We got through a week. We're starting another week. Oh, we're already on Ginger Island. I have a very busy week this week. There is a bulldozer at my property currently. Which is good. It's exciting. It means stuff is happening. But it also means I'm going to be a busy Matt. Okay, we have our hoe. Alright, I guess that was the one, and we already got it. Pretty sure we can get one from a golden coconut. I honestly don't remember which of these I have and which I don't, so... But that's really what we're trying to do today, I guess, is golden coconuts. We'll do a few volcano runs. I would really like some auto petters so that I don't have to go home and pet my animals every day. Oh, of course, RPG. Vibing until your fall semester. My son is in the same boat. He's just chilling for the rest of this month. I can understand that, Bean. I mean, obviously, if you watched my Spirit Fair video, I had a few minor complaints about the gameplay loop, about how repetitive it is. It's not that it's bad, it's just a lot of games have done it better. Spirit Fair is the kind of game that you play for the story, for the characters, for the writing, for the emotion. I like Spiritfarer, but it's not the kind of game I would play on repeat. Oh, you know what? One thing we need to do, since it's raining here. So on Ginger Island, there's these 4 birds that like randomly show up. And they'll drop a gem. Here's one. So they drop a gem. And then there's this place in the jungle with these pedestals. We need to put said gems on the correct pedestals. We don't know what order they're in. They're random. But it's a topaz, a ruby, an emerald, and maybe an amethyst. I can't remember. We have to pay attention to when it's raining. Can we do this? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I mean, I would say being that if you really liked my Spiritfarer video, we want one of these. We need 3 more dragon teeth. If you really like my Spiritfarer video and what I showed you of the game made it look appealing to you, then you should play through the whole thing, because I purposely did not show all the characters. In fact, there's a lot of good ones that I didn't show. Minabahari, hello. Jordan with 2Ds, hello, it's good to see you, and thank you for your donation towards the campaign. I did see that and appreciate that very, very much, friend. Bro, my inventory is already full. SW, I'm right on time. It is 12 noon, 12:01. That is my scheduled start time. Good to see you. Dragon tooth. Yummy, yummy. And Abba, so many people have told me to play Spiritfarer, or excuse me, Persona. And the games are just so long, I don't have the time. Solid Snake, what's up, dude? Thank you much. Good to see you. So this is a reminder, I'm not going to see you guys for a little while, because there will be no Friday stream, no Wednesday stream, no Friday stream this week. If I am good to stream by Sunday, I think I'm going to play that 7 days game that the dev sent me. I think it'd be fun to do something different. I don't know. Erica, hello. Going for the belly button piercing. Classic. Alright, this is good. Besides getting a golden walnut. This is good because this floor has a chest for us. We would like some better boots. That's not better boots. I don't have any piercings anymore, but I used to. I hate fighting these things just because it takes so long. Ooh, look at all those. Just be careful, Ella. Piercings can go bad really easily. Oh, so many secret notes. So many journal scraps. We know all this. I haven't seen it specifically over there, Bean, but a lot of the same thing here. The world is a mess right now. Alright, we're just gonna bail. I'm homesick. Oh, we're gonna make so much money this year. All of these oinkies are gonna make us rich. No, you're right, Bean, and that's, you know, I don't talk about politics on this channel. I don't talk about stuff like war very much. But I've been pretty open that that I've been in the military for 14 years. Done a lot, seen a lot, been a lot of places. I've seen a lot of the world. And seeing what I've seen has given me a lot of appreciation for the good in my life. Because there's a lot of people who have it way worse than I do. Alright, let's see. I do have to get this all sorted. We should build a couple of sheds. Put all of our wine stuff in a shed. I remember what I need to build a shed. Got one little spot of floor here that I missed. That's better. Alright, we can go upgrade our pan. Cocky cake. What is it, Saturday? No, I mean, that's true, Bean. Comparison is the thief of joy, but you know, I don't think it's always bad to compare because, like you said, it can make you more grateful for what you have. I hope the world gets better too for everybody, AG. I mean, it's pretty scary right now. Stardew's music is peak. I could see this not being your game, Bean. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Speaking of games, for my RPG fans watching, have you guys played Octopath Traveler? Who knows about Octopath Traveler? Marcus Soto, hello. So, Octopath Traveler. It's been out for a few years. There's actually 2 of them out. But basically, Square Enix, the company that makes Final Fantasy, among others, they made a modern RPG that uses, like, 16-bit pixel art, reminiscent of the Super Nintendo. But they also, like, mapped everything with 3D and used a lot of, like, lighting effects and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure it was all done with the Unreal Engine. So it's this really cool mix of old and new, right? Polished and retro. Beautiful games. And so there's actually 2 Octopath Traveler games out. There's another one called Triangle Strategy, which is like a tactic-based game. They've done a remake of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 in that same art style. But they announced a couple days ago I did not mean to sit on that chair. They announced a couple of days ago that they are making a 3rd Octopath game called Octopath Traveler 0, which is a prequel to 1. But they're also making this game called, like, I think it's called The Adventures of Elliot, I want to say. So, any of you guys who like old school, like Zelda or Secret of Mana, like those kinds of action-adventure RPG type games, you need to go check out this game right now. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. I'm pretty sure it's called The Adventures of Elliot. But it's basically like an Octopath-styled game, but instead of being a turn-based RPG, a JRPG, it's like an action-adventure game. And it looks really good. There's a demo for it out now exclusively for the Switch 2, which I don't own. So Matt can't play it. But it's definitely a game that I will be playing when it comes out, probably on stream. Because it looks like the kind of game I would love. I do have a couple games in the queue as well, Bean, so I get it. Sorry if you're a bit waffly today. Waffly, a British thing to say? I've not heard that. Yeah, so you've seen it, Marcus? See? We're on the same wavelength, brother. Being happy is good. Honestly, like, mood-wise, I've had a pretty good week too. Relatively. Better than last week. Yeah, I've never heard that, AG. I've never heard waffly. I might start saying that. But aside from today I learned. Let's make some seeds. I didn't figure it meant you were feeling like a waffle. That wouldn't make much sense. Hello, Josh. No, but aside from my crushing last hour of the Undertale Yellow playthrough, there's probably movies so I don't accidentally throw stuff away. Which if you guys weren't there for that live stream, you should go back and watch the VOD. I think I'm going to do a compilation video of Undertale Yellow. I'll probably work on that while I'm laid up after surgery. But yeah, if you haven't seen that, it's pretty emotional at the end. I've never heard Batty Fish. I will hand it to the Brits. They come up with some pretty creative insults. Hello, Laura. I've never heard that one either. I should be doing skull caverns so I can get auto petters. I think I might just, like, move all my sprinklers here from the farm and put a shed right in front of the house. Or maybe my obelisks when we do obelisks. But with the Meadowlands farm, I don't have as much real estate for crops. And honestly, we don't really care about growing too many things anymore, aside from ancient fruit. We do want to keep real estate to grow the key fruit for the key fruit quest. There's a couple of things I need to grow for this frog that's in this cave here. I think I need to grow a melon, garlic, and wheat. We'll get a bunch of gold walnuts for doing that. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things being where, like, this week was gentle. It was productive. But I think part of it, too, is just, like, I had a really bad week last week, and so after you have a bad week, the next week is almost certainly better by comparison, I guess, so. Purple, hello. Happy Sunday. I don't mind that my fairy is green. Green is my favorite color. But the color of your fairy is randomized. There's a handful of colors that your fairy can be. And in the other playthrough I did to make the Stardew video, my fairy was black, had a black dress. And I thought it was really cool looking and I kind of miss it. Excellent PFP, Josh. Oh, Bean, I'm alright. I mean, I talked about it plenty. Just, you know, the grief was heavy and took its toll. Yeah, unfortunately, AG, there's a lot of hate out there, and mostly it's just rooted in people who don't understand. You know, like, I am not a trans person. Pretty vanilla cis male, but with, you know, my daughter passing away and everything I've chosen to do with my life since then, I've received a lot of hate from people, strangers. And again, it's just because they don't understand. So I hope that, like me, you're able to just take pity on those people and not hold on to the words too much, you know. Oh, it's a lot of seeds. What do I need for sprinklers? Battery iridium gold? Battery iridium gold. I wonder how many of those we can go make. Alright, so let's see. We'll take those. I haven't reforged my tools. Question mark? Alright. Let's get some iridium ripping. How about tool just go there? So what we want for our watering can is endless. What I learned about this recently is that the enchantments that you get on your tools, because each tool has a few different enchantments that you can get, and you'd think they're random, but they're actually not. They cycle through in a specific order. And if you save scum, you can save yourself a lot of P shards. So that's what we're gonna do. I hope you guys are okay with me save scumming a little bit. Oh, that sounds great, AG. Enjoy the quality time. Enjoy your day. I'll see you when I see you, buddy. Alright, we're gonna start... Ooh, we get a recipe. We're gonna start with our watering can because I would really like a bottomless watering can. So let's hope we get bottomless. But if not, we're save scumming. We got bottomless. Let's go. I think for the fishing rod, we want master. Sandu, hello. Happy Sunday. Josh, I do reside in the state of Michigan. Michigan is hard to explain because it's very big. It's very diverse. A lot of times people hear Michigan and they think of like Detroit, which I understand why, because like Detroit's a pretty big deal. But I live on the literal opposite end of the state from Detroit. It's like New York. You hear New York and you think of New York City, but most of New York State is not like New York City. Michigan's the same way. But I live in northern Michigan. I live close to Lake Superior. It's the Midwest. It is very rural. It is very cold. We have long, brutal winters. But it's a beautiful place to live. I wouldn't change it for anything. Alright, let's hope that we get... Let's hope that we get master. We do not. We're going to save scum this. I'm not using all of my shards. Alright. So that was actually 3. So we can still do watering can first. Maybe we do axe second. That's correct, Josh. Alright, let's do this first. Axe, I like to have swift usually, I guess. Oh, look at that. Already have swift pickaxe. I'm not going to do the sword. I don't know if I should do the hoe. I hope upgrading to iridium doesn't get rid of the enchantment. No, I am going to do the fishing rod, Laura, but I want master. And so I'm doing other tools and save scumming to get it in the right order, because there's a certain order that the enchantments rotate in. Enjoy your chow bean. Enjoy bingo. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. So I'm okay with that. I do like having swift on the tools. Bottomless on the water can is great. Master on the fishing rod is what I like. Basically gives us an extra fishing level. Which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Alright, can I not cook Dish of the Sea? Or am I blind? I guess I can't. What I want a Dish of the Sea that will give me +4 fishing, because if you can get to level 15 fishing, we can get our Iridium Krobus statue. I'll probably never play Undertale Yellow again, Josh, but if I do, I promise you I'll go do that. Alright, we'll call that good enough. Festival of Ice, I don't care. Oh, actually, I do want these. But these can go back. These can go back. How many? Oh, we have to do our Meowmere too. Oh yeah, seafoam pudding, you're right. See, Laura, this is why I need you in my life. We can make 17? We're ballin'. So I am content with that for now. I guess we should go the Ginger Island and plant a bunch of ancient fruit, get that started. Among other things, yes, Laura. I mean, just to be my friend. But you definitely know more about this game than I do. And it's very helpful. It's very appreciated. Blacklisted, what's up, dude? Happy Sunday. We also need to find a Void Ghost Pendant, which we can get from enemies. But that would be sweet. I almost wonder if I should just start getting rid of this stuff and get a couple of sheds built now. I do want all of my kegs in a shed and all my crystallariums, but I'll do that when I'm less obsessed with Ginger Island. Trying to stay awake for a tourney? What kind of tourney? Sports? Smash Bros? Fortnite? Tekken? Playing some Heckin' Tekken. Allie's here. Hello, hello. Alright. Actually, let's go. I will take one banana sapling, please. Dankeschön. Oh, Brawlhalla. I have played Brawlhalla. Good enough. I suck at Brawlhalla. Teemu Smash Brothers. I would say Brawlhalla is probably the best Smash Brothers clone, though. Alright, let's... So, in case you don't know, planting crops on Ginger Island is great because all crops will grow year-round. Doesn't matter what season. And I'm pretty sure crows don't come mess with your plants either. So essentially, this giant plot of land here is... it's like having another greenhouse. Which honestly, like, kind of nerfs the greenhouse. It makes it a little bit less appealing of an award. But it is what it is. Momo. Guten Tag, my friend. Hello. I think I'm doing too much, but... Alright, so 17 sprinklers, but these can do 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, so like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like there. Like there. One, 2, 3, 4. So they'll be here. You can plant any crop, Allie. Doesn't matter the season. Everything grows here. It is wunderbar. One, 2, 3, 4. Boy, this is like enough to do everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 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 I don't think I have this many seeds anyway, but whatever. Yeah, I thought the same thing at first too, Allie, that it could only be the warmer stuff, but nope. You can have whatever you like. One, two, three, four. There. I actually don't want to fill this whole thing up. I do want to save room to grow key fruit, because that quest is a pain in the tuchus if you don't have stuff set up. Honestly, it's a pain anyway, but oh, that's cool, Mo. You're going to Gamescom? Such a baller. Sanduke tips to beat the night. Put the mantle on Susie and practice. I wish I had better advice for you, buddy, but a lot of it is just practice. Alright, so I guess let's take these. This is all set, so we can just set it and forget it now. That's what we're gonna do. You've been doing it for 8 years? Oh, well, you're so cool. I hope that this project gets big enough for me to do stuff. That people invite me to things and want me around. Maybe someday. Alright, so we'll talk to Clint. We will donate some things. You know, we owe people gifts now that a week started over. Oh, Caroline, Elliott, Harvey, Gus. Caroline, Elliott, Harvey, Gus. Shane, Seb, Jas, Demetrius. Shane, Seb, Jas. What was I giving Demetrius? Just diamonds? Because I don't have strawberries. I need a strawberry. Kent, Pierre, Dwarf, Alex. I don't really have anything for Kent. Kent can get a diamond. So can Pierre. Dorf gets an emerald. Alex gets an egg. We gotta bring duck feathers to Ginger Island because that's what Leo loves. Imagine that. Bird Boy loves duck feathers. I guess I just am reaching that point in my career, Momo, where I have interest in collaborating with people. I feel like I've grown enough, and like this project has an identity, which wasn't always the case. You know, when you start out content creating, you can set out and think, oh, I'm gonna be this kind of creator. I'm gonna make this kind of stuff. That's gonna be my thing. I want to be like this person, right? And then you start doing it and realize maybe it's not what you thought it was. Maybe you tried it, but people just aren't receptive to it. Or maybe, you know, you start exploring other parts of creating and realize, oh, I actually like doing this more, or I like doing this as well. My channel kind of started that way. You know, when I started this YouTube channel, I never thought video games would be a part of it. I thought it was going to be, you know, that I was going to be like a grief person and try to just connect with other people, other grievers, and help them. And there's a lot of those kind of creators out, and they do great work. And I guess I do kind of fall in that category, but that's not exclusively what I do. And I like that I figured out, oh, I can actually diversify. I can create different kinds of content and enjoy doing different things. It's been really good for me. Oh, the stupid festival. And so now I'm at that point where it's like, okay, I've kind of found my footing with YouTube. I know what I want to do. I know the kind of stuff I like to create. I've kind of found my lane, so to speak. I should go the other way. Oh wait, can I go this way? See, I thought I did all the shortcuts, but I guess I didn't. Whatever. And so now I'm at that point where it's like, okay, I want to do stuff with other people. I want to diversify. I want to network. You know, I want people who like my content. And I know that they would probably like other people's content that I also like. Ooh, that's a nice... We like those. Cool. And vice versa. It would be really nice if, you know, nobody's going to do anything for me today because of this stupid festival. Festivals in this game suck. Like, I can't do anything today, can I? Take it easy, Sanduke. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. But good luck with what you got going on, buddy. I legit just like want to go to bed and skip this stupid day. I probably can't even go to Ginger Island, can I? Oh wait, can I craft a totem? Probably not. I know I need a dragon's tooth, but... I don't think I have ginger. I have one. I don't remember how much hardwood it was. It was 5. Yay! Alright, well, I'm gonna put all this stuff away. What a pain. But I don't want to waste the day. Will you play after Stardew Valley Rune Factory game? I don't have any plans to play Rune Factory. Purple? Not saying I wouldn't. Yeah, Momo, so I reached out to Toby Fox, Maddie Thorson, Concerned Ape, because Concerned Ape actually has done interviews. He did one interview with a super small channel, a guy called Black Disc. I don't know how this guy got that interview. I'm not criticizing him at all, but he's like a super small channel. And so I really don't know like if he had a connection and somehow made that happen. I was like, well, it won't hurt for me to reach out and try. And again, I did get a reply, which was nice of them. I also did reach out to the guy who goes by Dave or the Dave, who made that 7 Days game that I think I'm going to play this week. And asked him if he would be interested in doing an interview. Because that is something I want to try dabbling into. I would like to be able to interview people. I think that would be fun to do. And it kind of makes sense for this series because when I say this series, I mean Gaming with Grief. It makes sense for the series because, you know, I talk about how video games are art and how they're so personal. And obviously, like, a lot of that comes from the creators of it, right? And so I think it would be cool to get the perspective of the people who were involved in making certain things. I know it's a long road, Momo. I'm not like vehemently trying to make all these things happen. I'm gonna keep grinding and like quietly try to speak it into existence, I guess, you know? I would really love to talk to Eric Baroni. I would love to pick his brain. I'd like to get to know him. Like, I feel like he's just a bro and like we would get along. Eric Baroni and I were actually born like 24 hours apart from each other, which is crazy. Momo, I've learned not to force anything with this. When I try too hard, it doesn't work. Whoops. You know, like the Amori video is a great example of that. To go from making videos where I get excited to get 100 views to going on to make a video that gets 1 million views in its first month, it can really change your perspective on how it all works. That was weird. Oh yeah, we have to do that stupid note block thing. But I knew when the Amori video took off, not to let it go to my head. Because I realized it was a special thing, and that it's not something I was going to be able to replicate. A lot of the factors that made that video successful was just luck and timing. But I knew I didn't want to, like, make a whole series of videos saying that same thing, right? Like, I played X game after losing my daughter. I knew I didn't want to do that. It was important for that video to make the creative choices I made. But I also didn't want it to become, like, exploitative, which a lot of people have already accused me of, and it's like, whatever. If you want to get on YouTube and tell me that I'm making clickbait when you don't even understand the definition of clickbait, that's fine. But, you know, gaming with grief became a thing, and it's important to me that each video has its own identity. But again, the point is tempered expectations. I can't expect every video I put out to get tens of thousands of views. I can't expect every video I put out to get 1 million views in its first month. Because, quite frankly, people don't care. I accepted that very early on. And I think that was important for me to stay grounded. Because it can be really disheartening to make a video or anything, right? That does really well, performs really well. And then everything else you create after that doesn't. I have made nothing that even comes close to the Amori video, and I probably never will. And everything else in the Gaming with Grief series is a great example. In fact, it's odd because my Stardew video, which is the most recent in the series, has already outperformed the last two. The Stardew video has more views than the last couple Gaming with Grief videos I made. But again, we're still talking about 3,000 views in a month. Nowhere near 1 million. So I guess I'm saying all this stuff to you guys to, I guess, give you some perspective, especially if you yourself are a creator, are an artist, or aspire to be. Whether it's YouTube, live streaming, making music, putting your art out there, whatever. Is temper your expectations. Even if you do something really good, something personal, something meaningful, something impactful, it might not garner widespread popularity. You might even get harassed for making it. And then everything you make after that just might not have the appeal. And you got to be okay with all of that. It seems I've probably fished up all of the golden walnuts I'm going to fish up. We do still need to go get a glacier fish, I believe. I actually think there's only a couple more fish that we need. No, I mean, at this point, I'm doing this because I like doing it. I like creating. I like writing. It's good for me mentally. Helps me sort out my thoughts and feelings. But even more so, like, I've enjoyed how many people I've connected with doing this. I like the opportunities it's given me to help people in communities. You know, again, like, with this charity work that I've started, this campaign, this month through September, that kind of thing is very rewarding to me, and I'm not doing it just because it makes me feel good, but that sure is a nice byproduct. And that's an opportunity that I wouldn't have without this platform. I'm very grateful that all the work I've put into this, you know, has given me some of these opportunities. We do have the glacier fish. This is a void salmon. And this is a stingray. And that's it? Really? Very well said. Right there, Blacklist. Popularity doesn't indicate your worth. Truer words have never been written, friend. Yes, yes, yes. I'm pretty sure I checked all these. I don't know if I need jelly for anything. And I know I need to donate a snake skull still, pretty sure. In fact, let's go do that. No, that's another good point. Is again, I'm so proud of the Amori video, of course. Oh, I did do a snake skull. But, you know, I'm proud of everything I've done on this channel because nothing has come without a cost. Everything that I've created on this channel has taken a piece from me. It's not without exchange. And just because nothing else has done as good as the Amori video doesn't mean that I suddenly suck. Or, you know, makes the Amori video less inherently valuable. But it can be easy to lose sight of that. What is ball out back home? You know, and it's the same thing with mistakes, guys. Just because you make a mistake, you know, doesn't mean that you're suddenly a bad person, that you don't deserve to be here, that you're a failure. Everybody makes mistakes. I know it's like a cliched thing to say, but it's so, so true. And important to keep in mind. Okay, so... Harvey... And... Oh, I do have a daffodil. Kent likes daffodils. I think that was everybody I needed to give a gift to. Oh, hello. What do we need to start ripping the skull caverns? I need more iridium. I really, really, really want auto petters. So, I don't know why, I just find it so cute that when Emily sends you a letter, she does this little skateboarding dude emoji thing. I just find that precious. Well, of course my inventory's full. Oh, DePapple. You baller. I haven't seen you in a minute, dude. Hello. Oh, DePapple dropping a 20 bomb of gift memberships. If you're here in chat and you received a gift membership from DePapple, please give them a big old thank you. Dude, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Appreciate it, man. How you doing? Mr. Loneliness, hello. Tell your buddy who's streaming that I said hi, blacklisted. Everything's good here, DePapple. It's good to see you. just wanted to say hi and support a little bit. It's very much appreciated, friend. Very, very much. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Definitely a comfort game for me. Loneliness. That's kind of why I picked it. Why starting streaming on the channel started with this game. It's just max comfy. Alright, you get a flower. Or you get a pizza. Let's see if Kent is chilling by the river. Sure is. Here's a flower, buddy. Love you lots, bro. Cute little Penny sitting under the tree. I love her. Nurse Maru is in. Adorable. Here's some alcohol, doctor. I don't think I meant to grab a void egg. I meant to grab a regular egg. Oh, I do have a regular egg. Okay, good. Oh, Pierre, you can have a diamond. Mrs. Pierre, you can have a diamond. You get a diamond. You get a diamond. All good, Mr. Loneliness. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, where's bro Alex? Guess let's run our errands. Oh, anything good? Oh, that's pretty good. Delicious. So who am I missing? Gus, Seb and Demetrius. I don't know where Alex usually goes in the winter. You visit Haley? Nope. Well, we'll go north. Oh, I bet he's on the beach. Go find our friend the dwarf. I like him because he never moves. I didn't realize Alex went to the bathhouse. He shouldn't be on Ginger Island because I haven't fixed it up yet. Intentionally. Because then your NPCs can just randomly go there. Koi, what's up, brother? How are you today? Guess we can go check the bathhouse. Keep feeling like I have to sneeze, but then it goes away. if we've ever gone in. Oh yeah, sure enough. I'd be critical of him, like, going all the way here and lifting by himself, but, like, I literally do the same thing. Alright. Oh, you know what? I went to Clint's and I didn't crack my freaking geodes. Let's go this way. I think it's faster. You can always give me advice. This is a casual playthrough. I'm not one of those streamers that goes insane when people like backseat. Oh yeah, Stardew's chill, Koi. I'm just big chillin', dude. This is kind of like good mindless game, so... Rowan's here. Hello, friend. Nice. Okay. Love to see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew that RPG. It's just, it just doesn't really add anything to open it for me right now, so it's usually like one of the last things that I spend walnuts on. Alright, Josh, we'll see ya. Wonder if I can reach. A Yoba shirt. Praise Yoba. So I think there's probably still a few walnuts we can get in the volcano. Usually there's like golden spots chilling here. Really, I can't reach that? I was gonna say. I definitely need seeds. Specifically, I would like a strawberry seed. I need a melon seed. I need a garlic seed. I need wheat. Bananas will get us some. We got a banana tree going. The gem totems will get us some once we know. Have I seen the caveman-inspired Stardew game? I have not. But it is not Cave Story, because Cave Story is a platformer, and I love Cave Story. Cave Story would be another fun game to play on stream. What else do I need to do here? Nothing? I don't even care about this. What are these? Are ruby, amethyst, and topaz the other 3 gems we need for the totems? Is that what the 4 are? Topaz, ruby, Emerald and amethyst? Or am I mistaken? Oh, I think one's an aquamarine. Oh yeah, there's 4 that you need, but it can be any of these 5. I'm pretty sure. So we don't know yet, so I can't even just go there and guess. All right, that's cool. Roots of Pacha. I've not heard of that. Do I care about this? +2 attack? Not really. Maybe I should just put one of each of these in here, though. Boy, we're close to finishing Mastery as well. That's exciting. I can't go over here though, right? Okay. I guess we'll just go home. I love Cave Story. Cave Story is something I played years ago. I played Cave Story on my Wii, for reference. Cave Story is an indie 2D platform shooter. But it's a lot of fun. I play Cave Story on stream. You guys had any appetite to see a retro-ish? Oh, I got rid of all my diamonds. I'm supposed to give one to Gus. But I would absolutely play Cave Story on stream if you guys wanted to see it. It's a lot of fun. In fact, I think I should write that down because I've been curating a list of different games I want to play on stream. And now I'm trying to remember what else I wanted to do. The last 7 days, Cave Story. I promised a spooky game, but I'll wait until Halloween for that. I think playing I'm on observation duty would be a lot of fun. I think you guys would have fun with that. Alright, we're ditching the Waluigi outfit. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is stupid hard. I have beaten it. It was frustrating. I've never heard of that, Koi. Oh, I love when I get the speed boost. It's my favorite. So maybe we should go do some Skull Cavern runs. Because Matt really wants Iridium. Matt really wants Auto Petters. 4 Auto Petters would be peak. And I think that's probably the easiest way to get them is Skull Cavern chests. Which even then they're super rare. That sounds interesting, Koi. A little intimidating. But something I would definitely look into. Foreign, hello. Happy Sunday. I guess I should have this with me. I don't need anything else though, right? Right? Yeah, I think golden mystery boxes and I think golden fishing chests have a chance to drop them, but it's no matter what, the odds are so small. Stardew has some very chill winter music, pun intended, Koi. But I'm pretty sure my video is going to get a copyright claim for this song. Which is frustrating. You know what? Yeah, let's use that totem. What about a flower? So foreign on that subject. I don't really know of any resources offhand. And it's a tricky thing because, you know, it really depends on the severity and lethality. I would say no matter what though, it needs to be taken seriously by everybody in her life. And her family especially, including you, need to encourage her to get into therapy. But if any of you guys do have resources on this subject, and can help our friend Foreign out, that would be helpful and appreciated. Well, that's the thing is, you know, when I say severity, you know, it's not, I don't want to downplay it anyway, even if it's, you know, something that isn't particularly like physically harmful. You know, it comes in all shapes and forms, and again, the big thing is to take it seriously. Because it can be a slippery slope. You know, there are 3 factors that kind of separate, I'll say, the average person from a suicidal person or somebody who actually completes suicide. And, you know, one of those three factors is that they've explored self-harm already. Because, and why it's a factor is because people who complete suicide, to a degree, have to go against human instinct to do that. You know, there's a part of our brains that are wired to protect us and keep us alive, that keep us away from things that are painful and dangerous. And people who start exploring self-harm and get used to it are able to, over time, work through that sort of built-in defense mechanism in your brain. I don't really know how to explain it better. Again, I'm not a mental health professional. This is just stuff that I've read and researched on my own since my daughter's passing, right? But it can be such a dangerous thing because, yeah, maybe it starts with small cuts or, you know, choking yourself or whatever. But in time, you get less and less sensitive to it. And I really do think that was a factor in my daughter's death, that she got a little too comfortable exploring it too quickly. And, you know, it got away from her. It went too far. And you made a mistake. It is frustrating, Oren, because it's somebody you love and it's, you know, you want to help and you kind of feel powerless. Being angry at them doesn't help the situation or change anything, so you're off to a good start in that sense. Oh, there's mastery. No, that's true. Boy, there's a lot of people who do it. It's not this long planned out thing. You know, that desire, that intention might have been slowly growing over time, but the act itself is done on impulse. Oh, that's important. We already know this, but I'm going to write this down. course, I'm getting all the secret notes now. I'm glad some good was able to come from your situation, Foreign. So many times that's not the case. I don't know if it bears any weight, Foreign, but you know, if your girlfriend isn't familiar with this project, is not familiar with my story, my daughter's story, you know, maybe this is something that would be worthwhile exposing her to. You know, just to see how hurtful and impactful this subject is. You know. No, I know a lot of people don't use YouTube. Probably even less now that we have changes coming this week in YouTube, which is probably a good time to bring this up. If you guys haven't seen, YouTube is going to start enforcing age restriction. I think like the 13th. Basically means if you're going to consume any content on YouTube that was made for adults, YouTube is going to make you prove that you are not a child. And I know some of you are not 18. And obviously, like, this project, you know, as positive as it is, as much as I try to, like, not fill my content, you know, with adult themes, you know, there's not a lot of swearing or gratuitous violence or stuff like that. As tame as I try to keep it, you know, unfortunately, like, these discussions that we have make it so that my videos are not for kids. So I don't know how this is going to affect the future of this channel. I understand why YouTube is doing it, I guess, but you know, they're definitely shooting themselves in the foot in a way, and it's going to hurt a lot of creators. That's 6 and I'm out of energy? I echo that, Koi. We all are. Alright, I'm getting tired of secret notes. No, the whole thing is very intimidating and scary. It's a literal nightmare for me to even think about. I don't think that makes you a perfectionist per se, Foreign. I think it's a pretty realistic approach. Because obviously it is something and someone very close to you. Can we really hope that this is an auto petter, please? That would make me pretty happy. It's probably going to be a turban or a cowboy hat. Or sprinklers. But an auto petter here would make Matt pretty happy. No, not that it was a poor word. I think it's an appropriate word. I just think it's bigger than that. You know, because to just say that you're a perfectionist about it, it implies that you're only being as meticulous as you are because that's your nature. And it's bigger than that, right? It's about the love. I'm glad I was live streaming too, Foreign. It worked out. Sometimes it's nice to just, I mean, people on the internet can suck, but sometimes it's nice to have people that you can connect with and like just be a sounding board, if nothing else, you know? And I feel like we're all pretty good at doing that for each other. You guys certainly do it for me. Because I'll get on stream and just sit here and blab for 20 minutes, and you guys just listen and put up with it, and it's always appreciated, you know, even if it's not a face-to-face conversation, it goes a long way. Well, not the machine I wanted, but such is life. %, Koi. I don't think so, Foreign. I mean, I get what you're saying, because you're kind of... Like, there's levity in it. I can read the room. But I think... You know, that is the lens in which you're going to look through for the rest of your life at everything. Life, love, time, money, friendship. I don't really know what the point of this secret note is, other than to just be really cute and show a young hot Marnie with a baby Jazz. That's very wholesome. I don't have my sword out. Two months sober now again. Before I lost it again a few months ago, I was 6 years. Tough year, but you're back on track. Hey, W's in the chat for Koi. And you're 2 months. Oh, that's wonderful, brother. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'm very proud of you. I know that that is not the easiest thing to contend with. And it is absolutely to be celebrated. Oh, it's 10:30. I'm not going to eat another spicy eel. Oh, it's 10:30 p.m. I'm not doing this floor. There. I guess I'll just put these in here because they'll come to Ginger Island. It is absolutely not easy. If it were easy, then everyone would do it. But, you know, the whole theme of addiction is so closely tied to that of mental health. I mean, it is part of mental health. And there's so much stigma around addiction. Like, everybody who has an addiction to anything, it's like they're just some junkie who chose to be addicted to something. There's just so much... Such a disproportionate lack of understanding and empathy surrounding addiction. I mean, everything mental health related, but especially addiction. And I wish it weren't that way. Let's go finish mastery. I think I've done them all except fishing. I think. We're gonna go back to the desert. We'll bring Miss Sandy a flower. Last one, let's go! I love this. You feel Grandpa's hand patting your shoulder. Thanks, Grandpa. There's his hat. That's very wholesome. I love that. Coy, that is okay to ask. No, I'll be pretty transparent with you guys about it. I'm gonna make a whole video talking about my military career. But I'm kind of waiting until everything is like done before I do so. But I enlisted in the Air Force in 2011. And I served on active duty. You know, until Allie died. I got out about 6 months after she died. I transferred to the Air National Guard. Which basically means I'm still in the military, but on a part-time basis instead of a full-time basis. But then, after serving for the better part of a year, it kind of became apparent that I wasn't medically fit to be in the military anymore. I had a long sit-down with my commander. And all my unit leadership reached that same conclusion. And so I guess I'm in the process of possible discharge. Basically, it's like a medical review for separation. Basically, to see if I'm fit for duty. It's a long process. There's a lot of bureaucracy, obviously, in the government, but especially in the military. But it's been about 9 months now since I've actually had to go participate in any military stuff, at least on site. I've done some work remotely, but not much. But I did actually talk to a representative of the medical group this last week, and she kind of filled in some of the blanks for me. I could be in the military upwards of another year, depending on how long this takes, but I don't think it's going to take that long, and it does sound like, because of how long it's taking and where and how the package has moved, that I will be, you know, medically separated, medically retired from the military. So we'll see. I'm kind of just, like, waiting for the other shoe to drop, as they say. I don't have much more information right now, though. I'm kind of just sitting here, like, stewing in anxiety over what they're going to say and the state of the world, and you know, I've done 3 tours overseas, which I feel is adequate. I feel like I have done my time. So I'm not really eager to go do more, but especially with the state of the world right now, like, it is certainly a possibility. Specifically, my window for deployment opens up soon. I'm pretty sure that while I'm under this medical review, like, that kind of thing is on hold, but I don't really know for certain. Wouldn't that be something? No, I mean, like, I'll be honest, Koi, like, I have problems, as most veterans do. Both physical and mental. Some is from the job itself. Some is from my daughter's death. It all comes at a cost, but... You know, that part, like, I knew what I was signing up for. The only part of it that I really regret is how much time I missed with my kids. You know, especially my daughter, because I don't get any more time with her now. That really sucks. No, but like I said, I probably will make a video, like, talking about my entire career. The good, the bad, the indifferent. Talk more about, like, where I've been, where I've gone, the jobs I've done. There's some stuff that, like, I just, like, can't talk about yet. But stuff that I would like to talk about. And plan to when I'm out of the military, so... Yep. It's one part of it, for sure. Oh, I like that, Foreign. Maybe that'll be my next emoji for memberships, is a mental health sandwich. Maybe I'll make that today. Actually, you know what I'm going to make? I've been busy in the kitchen, actually. So... in 2020, when the whole world stopped, everybody had to stay home, I got into a few different hobbies. I've kind of talked about this. But I got into baking, and I got into gardening, and pickling. And I really fell in love with making pickles. Like, I don't know, like, it's just like a fun therapeutic thing. Like, if you guys have never made pickles, and you like pickles, do yourself a favor and make pickles. It's actually pretty easy. It's a lot of fun. But that's something I haven't done in 5 years. It's something I haven't done since Allie died. But I'm very happy to report that, largely because of my wonderful father, I had the opportunity to make some pickles yesterday. My dad, is also, like, a major gardener. I mean, he's like a legit farmer. He won't say it that way, but I will. And so, he has a garden every year. And we put a fair amount of work into it this year. Replaced the fence and stuff, but he did a bulk of the work. Planting and stuff. And so I went and saw him yesterday, and he hooked me up with a bunch of veggies. And I came home and I made a gallon of pickles. And it was awesome. So I made pickles yesterday, and I'm going to bake more today after stream. Cheese sandwich, there you go. And when it comes to baking, I like to make like cookies, bars, torts, bread. But I don't bake very much like cake. And I don't like cheesecake. Feel free to unsubscribe. Please don't. I need you. But I just don't care for cheesecake. I don't think that cheese and cake belong together. But I'm also like that person who, like, I'm not big on cheese, ironically, even though we say cheese in the chat all the time. Like, I'll eat cheese with stuff, but I think I just said this on the last stream. Like, I'm not that dude that can just, like, eat a piece of cheese. That's not me. So I've never liked cheesecake. But I saw this recipe for Japanese cheesecake. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Japanese cheesecake. But it's almost, like, it's really thick and fluffy. It's not rich and dense. You know, like New York cheesecake. And so I'm curious enough that I'm going to try it. So I got the stuff to make it. I don't know, maybe it's a texture thing, Rowan. Because cheese is a lot, like, denser when it's cold. A lot of people love cheesecake. Purple. I understand that I am the outlier. Like, you're the normal person by liking cheesecake. I am the abnormal person by not caring for it. Even though, I mean, it's all subjective anyway, but... But I found in the past that if I don't like something, I need to go see how the Japanese do it because they usually do it in a way that I like. Like, curry is a great example. What do I get rid of? Bone? Like, I haven't seen my friend Curry and Rice in chat for a minute. But I never liked curry. Specifically, like, Indian curry. It just... You know, even something mild like butter chicken. It's just never been my thing. And so, you know, I tried Indian curry. And then just thought, oh, well, I guess I don't like curry. But then I tried Japanese curry. And realized, oh, I actually do like curry. I just don't care for Indian curry. I'll tell you guys the same thing. If you don't think that you like curry, but you've only ever had Indian curry, try Japanese curry. Get some golden curry in your life. It will make a difference. Oh, I didn't give Sandy this stupid flower. Ooh, BLTs. That is a beloved sandwich of mine. You sound like me, Koi. Cheeseburger is my all-time favorite food. Get over here. I don't know if curry is originally Indian. I mean, like the curry spice profile has been all over Asia for who knows how long. And it's hard to even explain the difference between Japanese curry and Indian curry. To me, Japanese curry is milder, which I think is why it's appealing, because like curry is such a strong and distinct taste. I really feel like it is acquired. I don't really know anybody who like ate curry for the first time and was like, "Oh, this is wonderful." Ooh, a pea shard. Yeah, what's crazy, Momo, is like some of the best food I've had in my life was in Germany. And I love the German food I had over there, but like all of the like Turkish food, like doner, oh man. I don't drink anymore, but you know, I do like beer. Like if I can find a good non-alcoholic beer, I'll still buy it and have some. Freaking mega. But I really remember loving German beer while I was there. Oh, we're getting so much stuff. I did not mean to bring my fishing pole with me. How did I end up with my fishing pole? Oh, and we're full of copper too. I didn't realize that. Probably don't need bat wings for anything. I mean, I understand, Momo, and like to each their own. I grew up as a white person in the Midwest. And especially here, like being Finnish, like traditional Finnish food is not known to be like exotic and flavorful. You know, I grew up eating things like pasties and smoked fish, you know, thimbleberry jam. Like those are the kinds of foods culturally that are like native to this area. And so like when I went to Germany and it's like, "Oh, here's, you know, potato salad and Jägerschnitzel, you know, and Dunkel." Like that's right up my alley, that kind of stuff. You're heading out, Koi? Well, as I always do, thanks for hanging out. Always good to see you. Appreciate you very much. Reminder that there's not going to be a stream Wednesday. Probably not a stream Friday, and maybe a stream Sunday. Come on, auto better, let's go. Not what I wanted. Alright, we're getting rid of this 2 pieces of hardwood. So, I may not see you for a minute, buddy, but please take care. Nice. I don't even know what I get for killing them. Oh, books are cool. I haven't read that book, but I don't know if I actually need to. Guess I... Yeah, I mean, it happened to work out that way, Momo. I didn't really want to take the week off. I didn't want to take any days off, but I literally, like, will not be able to sit after surgery. I was even thinking, like, oh, I wonder if there's a way for me to, like, set it up and stream from bed. And I'm like, no, it's not. There's no practical way to do it. But no, I'm having my surgery's at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So and that's like right in the middle of what would be stream time. So yeah, there's just no getting around it. But the good news is it's a minor surgery. Recovery should be quick. And as long as things aren't like going crazy on my property with the bulldozer and all that this week, which they might be. Oh, it's midnight. Then we should be good. Alright, we're going to build a couple of sheds. Because I'm tired of this, Grandpa. The bookseller is in town today. Guess we gotta go see what Homeboy's selling. We'll hang on to some of those. Game keeps telling me to go to the Skull Caverns. Let's take this stack of copper. Let's take this stack of cloth. Okay, I wasn't crazy. Oh, duh, it's because when we got our mastery. I was like, how did I get another fishing pole? I'm special today. Alright, before I get too far into this day, I do want to just, like, stop playing the game for a minute. We can still hang out and chat. I just need to not play Stardew for a minute. I'm gonna get a chocolate bar. Erica, you eat one thing every day? What is the one thing you eat every day? I have no idea what a Belarusian cuisine is. Yeah, I mean, that's... Well, but when you say that, you see Germany as the most multicultural place when it comes to food, I don't think I can actually argue that. America might give Germany a run for its money, but they kind of took two different lanes. So, like, I would argue that you would probably find more ethnicities here in the United States, and therefore foods. But the difference is that everything's been Americanized. Nothing is, like, authentic. And so, which has created all these subcategories, you know, like Tex-Mex is a great example. Or like if you go to a Chinese restaurant in America, most Chinese restaurants in America, even if it's Chinese-born Americans who are preparing this food, you know, using recipes from their homeland, like it's with American ingredients and it's made for American people. And so it's changed in a way. And I noticed that when I was eating food in Germany, that it was a little bit more culturally accurate, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. But like, what kind of food do people eat in Belarus, Erica? Yeah, the hipster thing, I mean, that happens here too. Okay, I know you literally don't eat crap. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm just curious. I'm interested in you guys. I wonder what life is like for you. What your part of the world is like. Your trees, your people, your weather, your cities, your food. Momo, that's fair. When I was in Germany, there was a donut place. I never went there, but um people would get it and bring it into the office in the morning. And it was a place called, I think it was called Happy Donuts. Pretty sure it's what it was. Donaz, Happy Donuts. And it's like, I mean, I know that like in America, we can go crazy with our donuts, but for the most part, if you go to a bakery, even a chain like Dunkin' Donuts or something, it's a standard set of donuts, and there's nothing too crazy. And this Happy Donuts place was just crazy. You know, you're talking about the super filled, cereal covered, wild looking Frankenstein donuts, things like that. It was good. But I can see your point about like things being gimmicky and stuff. We have that here too. People will pay twice as much for something for the novelty of it, but you don't get repeat business that way. All right, Erica. Well, since you keep dodging my question, I Googled it. And it's mostly like what I expected. Um, yeah, I'm gonna butcher these words, the pronunciation, so I'm sorry. But some key dishes of Belarus. Belarusian cuisine is known for its hearty, potato-based dishes and dishes featuring pork, game meat, and freshwater fish. Sounds a lot like where I live. Popular items include draniki, potato pancakes, machanka, a thick stew, and vereshchaka, roasted meat. Belarus has a variety of soups, dumplings, and baked goods, often featuring local ingredients like beets, mushrooms, and berries. Yeah, I mean, I kind of pictured it being like Russian-esque type food. Kolduni? Kolduni? Draniki sounds good. Babka. Oh, there is borscht. Sirniki. Cottage cheese pancakes or fritters. Verniki. Dumplings with various fillings similar to pierogi. Herring under a fur coat. A layered salad featuring herring, potatoes, and other vegetables. A lot of this sounds like Finnish food, too. I don't like very much Finnish food, despite being mostly Finnish. I do like panokaku. Interesting. Well, I'm going to have to look up how to make draniki and make some. Alright, back to what I was doing. So I guess we're just going to rip the Skull Cavern again. Our ancient fruit is growing on Ginger Island. Until I can get melon seeds. Don't really care. I guess we should go check the traveling merchant because maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, you eat macaroni? You would be just fine in the States. You mean like mac and cheese, Erica? Oh, fiddlehead risotto. Kent loves that. Jazz and yams. All those don't help us. Normal guy. With the awesome PFP of a cat. Love it. You probably got gifted a sub, buddy. Today, our viewer DePapple gifted 20 subs, so if you got one today, it was probably from him. But I appreciate you taking the time to come into a stream and say hi. It's nice to meet you. Well, I'll tell you what, Erica, if I'm going to send you a box of stuff, I can send you some terrible American macaroni and cheese. You probably won't like it, but I'll do it. Did I pet my animals? I don't think I did today. No, normal guy, you don't have to be in the stream to receive a membership. You just have to be a subscriber of the channel and have the setting turned on that you can receive memberships. No, but like hundreds of memberships have been given away to people who aren't in stream, have never attended a stream, don't regularly attend streams, and that's fine. Just a nice little gift randomly that you got from somebody, so I can understand that though, Erica. Like, sushi is on the exotic side. I didn't eat sushi until I was well into adulthood. It is cool. I'm so grateful to have people that are so supportive of me in this project. Which includes you now, normal guy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a subscriber. Oh, I can just get on the bus without Pam? Why am I driving the bus today? Okay. Alright, let's not forget to give Sandy a flower. Wait, what does Sandy sell? Cactus, rhubarb, starfruit, beets. Why do I feel like I want starfruit for something? I know I had to do one for a quest for Kent. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, these are two of the best buffs to have for the Skull Caverns from the statues. Because not only are we going to find ladders more quickly, but we also have infinite energy today. I do prefer the movement speed to this one, but this one is a close second. I don't have to worry about health or energy is very nice down here. I like sushi too. I don't eat it very much because, just again, I live in the rural Midwest, so I don't have access to a lot of good fresh sushi. I don't even know if I have a favorite roll. But again, I like sushi over like true sashimi. So like crab, shrimp, eel. Those are my go-to. I love a good eel roll. Oh, hello. I need to beat up some critters here. By asking, ye shall receive, huh? Who was telling me about a Pokemon game? Another Pokemon ROM hack. Rowan, were you telling me about Pokemon? Trying to remember all the games from my list. What was the name of that game? Was it Pokemon Unbound? Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Oh, the elusive Rufio is here. Happy Sunday, dude. Starting to think maybe I wasn't going to see you today. Hope things are well your way. Much as I like the cute fishing hat, I'll rock a turban for a little bit. We were just talking about curry. Congrats on getting through another work week, brother. Ooh, 15, that's good. 15 floors is the most we can fall down in a hole. It's a random number between 3 and 15. We're finding a lot of holes, which is nice, but my health is getting a little bit low here. Oh, a green flannel shirt. Oh no, that's the fit right there. That's a dad outfit if I've ever seen one. We might get to 100. I think we almost certainly will if we're at 95 and it's even 7 p.m. Yeah, we got it now. An auto petter! Let's go! Oh. Oh, that's so peak. That is the thing that I wanted. Granted, we still need 3 more. But what this does is every one of these that you put inside of a barn or a coop, it will automatically pet your animals each day so that you don't have to go in there and do it. And since we have Meadowlands Farm, and that's the source of most of our income, we devote time to petting animals every day instead of like watering crops and planting things. But you know, every day you have to go do that. And even if it only takes you a minute, that adds up. So every one of these is very helpful. We want one of these basically in every barn and coop that we get. I'm very happy we got one today. Bro, hit the rock. Oh, I'm so happy we got that. That's right. Fill my health back up. Undonka. So you see how more and more iridium nodes are showing up. This is why a Skull Cavern run is just a race to get down as far as you can. Because the further down you get, the more rare stuff we see. Like prismatic shards. Look at that. Alright, I don't feel like doing this floor. So we're not going to. Oh, that slime has pink cake. Sure. I'll trade 6 sap for 2 sprinklers. Alright, we're bailing. That was a good run. Very, very happy. Oh! Oh, I kind of like the Yoba shirt. We'll hang on to it. That can just go in there for now. It was a very productive day on the valley. Sure. Oh! Alright, gang, one more day. I'm gonna go bake some cheesecake. Oh, a lingcod. The pain. I don't have my scythe. I really just have like one random spot that I missed. Oh, I was saving that spot for a strawberry. Like, why didn't I plant something there? Oh, yeah. So I think today we will gift give and build a shed. I want to start getting all that crafting stuff out of the house. It is efficient, it is not comfy, and we like comfy. So I assume to build a shed. I will need wood and stone. I wonder if I should just start selling ancient fruit. I guess I should just hang on to it. At least the stuff that's not gold. Yeah, let's do that. We'll sell the gold. We'll keep the rest to make wine. Oh, I think we have to actually catch the lingcod. Right? Oops. We can just bring him one? Can we cheat and just take the one that our lovely kitty Cheddar just gave us? Oh yeah, Gus wants a lobster. I forgot all about that. Dwarf. Deb. Demetrius. Gus. Caroline. Harvey. Shane. Alex. Jas. Elliot. Think that's everybody who wants something from us right now. I'll take a couple extra diamonds because why not? Seb, wait. Just wood and money. So I guess we can put sheds here for now. We got so much done today, even though it kind of doesn't seem like it. Get an auto petter is huge. To get all that fruit planted on Ginger Island is huge. I don't need to do anything with Clint, do I? I didn't bring anything. Gift to Harvey. I don't think I have anything for Kent today. I think we already gave him stuff. Oh, hello, chef. Should be doing this, to be honest. I don't remember what we get from catching squids. But I feel like it is a something. Oh, that worked. That's super convenient. That our wonderful kitty was just like, oh, here you go, bro. Thanks, kitty. Alright, Pam, Penny. Be careful to give this to Gaz. We need Alex. We need Jane. Jane doesn't really go many places after you close Joja. I don't remember if I need to give something to Pierre. Why not? Not like we don't have infinite diamonds, right? I have no idea where Caroline goes. Maybe the community center? Frankie Ray! What is up? My longtime buddy, how are you? You are totally free to lurk, dude. Oh, but it's nice to hear from you. I don't need to give Jody anything, right? No, we're max with Jody. Harvey, Shane, Gus. Give an egg to Alex. Wherever bro is. I also gotta check and see if I have that seafoam pudding. Because I do want that Iridium Crobus statue. Yeah, there you go, dude. Post-workout. Oh, we probably don't need this many. I usually try to just save 10 of all the gems just so I have them. Rubies will trade in. Jade will trade in. We'll give this golden animal cracker to Cinnamon. That all sounds like very lovely, caring stuff, Foreign. Good on you, dude. Alright, so once our shed is done, we'll start putting... I think we'll move the crystallariums first. I'll do probably 2 of them full of crystallariums. We'll do 1 full of kegs. Then I usually do 1 full of furnaces too. So all the clutter's out of the house. We'll put chests up here. Probably in this room. We'll move the bedroom down into this room. And then when Krobus moves in, I'm pretty sure his room will be to the right of this room, if I'm not mistaken. We're just getting ready to wrap up, Raph. But it's good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good play, Oren. I think that, you know, that safe space will go very far. Oh, looks like I was saving some mystery boxes here. We can move those. Cool. Alright, I'm satisfied. This works for me. Alright, everybody. As always, thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope that this chill Stardew Sunday brought you some peace, as it did me. Yeah, Raph, so as a reminder, there will not be a stream Wednesday or Friday this week. I mean, if I end up streaming Friday, it's going to be just because I really feel good and am up to it, but I'm predicting that will not be the case. So the following stream schedule is going to be a little tentative. But I will try to get back on this as soon as I can. Hopefully no longer than a week. We'll be playing Stardew again next Sunday. But yeah, that's it, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Congrats on getting through another week. Good luck with this week ahead. And as always, make sure you take some time for yourself. Take an E, get some rest. Do something healthy, do something productive, do something restful. Refill your tank because you cannot pour from a glass that is empty. Do your best. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. As always, take care, and remember to love yourself. See you guys.